Welcome to the sensational roots of American music. My name is Gary Van Miert. I'm a singer, songwriter, musician, and entertainer who specializes in American roots music. I perform three specific genres of music: blues, country, and gospel. I'm well known throughout Hudson County for my performances with the Sensational Country Blues Wonders and also for playing churches as the Gospel Wonder. I'm going to start this program with my interpretation of a gospel song by a singer named Brother Joe May. He was one of the greatest gospel singers of the era that they call the golden age of gospel. Most people don't know of him because he refused to sing pop music like a lot of his peers. People like Sam Cooke and Aretha Franklin, who started in the church and later became household names. This is a Brother Joe May song called "Where is the Road That Leads Home?" Tell me where is the road leads home? Tell me where is the road leads home? I've been searching night and day, soon lost my way. Tell me where is the road leads home? This is what happened to me the other day. Lord knows I tried hard on my way. Heard a voice, deep in tone, said you won't have to roam. Tell me where is the road that leads home? I've been searching for the road that leads home. I've been searching for that road that leads home. Same old road my mother would know. She said, son, I'm coming home. Tell me where is the road that leads home? Tell me where is the road that leads home? I've had an interest in music for as long as I can remember, but it really caught fire when I saw the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show when I was 5 years old. This was one of the biggest events in TV history. 45% of American households tuned in, and 73 million people were watching. When the Beatles appeared on The Sullivan Show, there were only about 7 television channels. Today, we have hundreds of channels on our cable boxes, which is the reason you'd never again see such a large TV audience for one event. I've always researched music, and the way I did it before the internet was to find out who my favorite artists were. For example, the Beatles recorded 3 Carl Perkins songs, so I knew he had to be good if the Beatles were such big fans. There is a lot of debate as to who recorded the first rock and roll record. Many people say it was Elvis Presley, but some recordings were found recently of Carl Perkins playing music resembling what later became known as rock and roll, a few years before Elvis first hit the recording studio in Memphis, Tennessee. Here's a country ballad by Carl Perkins called Turn Around.
When you're all alone and blue, and the world looks down on you, turn around, I'll be following you. When you feel that love is gone, and you realize you're wrong, turn around, I'll be following you. Turn around, I'll be waiting beside you, with a love that's real, never ever dies. When you feel that love is gone, and you realize you're wrong, turn around, I'll be following you. Turn around, I'll be waiting beside you, with a love that's real, never ever dies. When you feel that love is gone, and you realize you're wrong, turn around, I'll be following you. Turn around, I'll be following you.
So I kept going backwards in my music research. I found out that Carl Perkins was influenced by Hank Williams, so I bought his records. Hank Williams was known as the Hillbilly Shakespeare and considered one of the most significant and influential American singers and songwriters of the 20th century. His songs are simple and straightforward, yet profound and moving, and have been performed by artists from all genres of music. Here's a Hank Williams number called Your Cheatin' Heart.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry, try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will find someday and crave the love you threw away. The day will come, you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears fall down like the pouring rain, you'll toss and turn, call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears fall down like the pouring rain, you'll toss and turn, call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will tell on you.
Johnny Cash is also a big influence on what I do musically. His music is all things to all people and crosses over into many genres: country, rock and roll, rockabilly, blues, folk, and gospel. He cultivated an outlaw image, but was also a deeply religious man. He rubbed elbows with presidents, yet was considered a voice for the common man. He recorded at Sun Studio in Memphis, Tennessee, around the same time that Elvis started his career. And he is considered the face of country music in Nashville, Tennessee. Here's one of my favorite Johnny Cash songs, entitled Folsom Prison Blues.
Hear the train coming, strolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging by. cry. When I was just a baby, my mom, she told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. And I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that train a-coming, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating fancy dining cars, drinking lots of coffee, smoking big cigars. But I knew I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving. That's what's killing me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train is mine, then I'd take it on a little further down the line. Far from Folsom prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Hear the train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom prison, and time keeps dragging by. And when I hear that train a-coming, I hang my head and cry.
Blues and gospel music are very similar in song structure, and a lot of blues artists also sang in the church. The big difference between the two genres is the lyrical content of the songs. Gospel songs were about God, and blues songs were mostly about women. Many churchgoers considered the blues sinful music, but many of them secretly enjoyed it. Here's an example of a bluesy gospel song performed by Brother Joe May and many others, called "Don't Let the Devil Ride."
Don't let the devil ride. No, no, don't let the devil ride. 'Cause if you let him ride, you want to try and drive. Don't let him ride. Let them flag you down, turn your soul around. Don't let them ride. Let them ride with you. They're trying to tell you what to do. Don't let them ride. No, 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 no. Don't let them ride. Don't let them ride. No, 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 no. Don't let them ride.
One of the reasons Elvis Presley has been such a big influence on me is because he introduced me to so many other great artists, and in doing so, gave me my musical education. Elvis didn't write his own songs, but he had amazingly good taste in music and covered songs by all the great country and blues artists of his day. He grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, and heard country music on the radio, hung around Beale Street and listened to black blues artists who were playing in the clubs and on the street there, and was exposed to gospel music in the church. I'm going to close today's Sensational Roots of American Music program with a song by Smiley Lewis that I first heard from Elvis, called One Night.
One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan.